The Tower of Pizza on the Las Vegas Strip, it's gone forever. But for years it was a favorite hangout for mob guys, casino workers, locals, and anyone lucky enough to know about its famous secret menu. And if you knew, you knew. The steak marsala was the dish to order.
The Tower of Pizza, an Italian restaurant in Vegas, late 60s through, I want to say, early 80s, located on the strip where the city center is located today. It was a great restaurant. It was featured in the movie Casino. They kind of made it seem that the Joe Pesci character owned it in the movie. And in real life, the mob did not own the restaurant. But they did frequent the restaurant quite a bit. The best part about it was the restaurant had a secret menu. They had items that, if you knew, you could order because they weren't on the menu. And one was steak marsala. That is what I would always order when I would go there. So if you were in the know, you knew, just tell the waitress, steak marsala, it's not on the menu. But we're going to make it here today and show you how they did it. And it is amazing, so stick around. So we got thin sliced, top round. And we're doing the traditional flour, egg wash, Italian breadcrumb. Just like that. And then we're going to put onto our platter. And we're going to let these go in the fridge for a good 20 minutes. Always, always, always put your breaded chicken or beef in the fridge for at least 20 minutes to let that breading adhere to the meat. Okay, we got our frying pan out. We got some avocado oil in there. Heat's on about 340, 350. And we're just going to brown these up real quick. They're going to cook very fast because they're super thin. You just want that coating to get nice and crispy. And as soon as that happens, we'll take these out and we'll lay them onto a paper towel just for a few minutes to let the oil drain off. Then we're going to put them onto a rack so that they stay crispy while we work on our sauce. So we got the cutlets out. We're going to clean our pan. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And I've got some red onion that I chopped up, nice and not super thin, but kind of thin, kind of julienne, I guess you would say. Then I've got 1 package of sliced shiitake mushrooms that I've washed. And we're going to throw those right in there with the onions. And we'll cook those down a bit. We'll hit them with a little bit of fresh ground pepper and some sea salt. And let those sweat. And then I'm going to come back with about 2 cloves of minced garlic. It's early in the morning that I'm doing this voiceover, so forgive me. So we got these mushrooms, the onions cooking. We're going to put the garlic in there. And you know the rule. When it comes to putting garlic into a sauce or a pan, as soon as it becomes fragrant, you got to cover it with something. And we're going to come back with our Marsala wine. And I don't go crazy and look for expensive Marsala wine. I get the cheapest I can find on the grocery store shelf. To me, it's got the most robust flavors. So we got our garlic in. And right away, you can smell it. It's starting to be fragrant. So we're going to pour our Marsala wine in there. And while I'm doing that, if I can get you to please like, share, subscribe. Tell your friends and family all about the show. It's growing good. I appreciate you all very much. Couldn't do it without you. New show every Wednesday and every Sunday. And if you could hit that bell, hit that thumbs up. And if you have the ability to hit that hype, I appreciate it all very much. Now back to cooking. So the wine's going in. And we're going to cook this and let it simmer, let it reduce a little bit. Then we're going to come back with some heavy whipping cream. And we'll add that to the sauce. and let that continue to cook and thicken. And it wasn't getting to the thickness that I wanted. So a simple trick is a teaspoon of cornstarch and a teaspoon of cold water. Mix that up real good, and then just throw that into your sauce that you want to thicken, and that will help you thicken any sauce. That's an old trick that every chef knows to thicken sauces with. A lot of people call it cheating. I call it working. So that'll get our sauce start to thicken. And lastly, I'm going to put just a couple drops of kitchen bouquet in there. That's a great, it doesn't add any flavor, but it does add darkness. So just a few drops like that, and that'll bring the sauce around to the color that I want. It's more appealing. And that'll be it. We'll slide our cutlets in there, let them reheat for about 2 or 3 minutes, flip them over, 2 or 3 minutes to the other side. Then it'll be time to plate and serve, and you have just an amazing steak marsala. Used to be served at the old Tower of Pisa. Wasn't on the menu. You had to be part of the family to know the secret menu, but it was worth it. I ordered it almost every single time I went in the joint. Hey, thanks for watching, and remember, every Wednesday, every Sunday, and we'll see you next time.
You knew the steak marsala was the dish to order. Today, Buzz Cooks is bringing that Las Vegas classic back to life. So stick around and let's get cooking. Start with thin sliced top round steak. Set up a breading station with seasoned flour and egg wash and Italian-style breadcrumbs. Coat each piece well, pressing the breadcrumbs on so they stick. Heat a generous amount of oil in a frying pan over medium-high heat. Carefully add the breaded steaks and fry until they're golden brown. They'll cook fast, so only a couple of minutes per side. Remove them to a wire rack or paper towels to drain. Now for that incredible marsala sauce. In a large frying pan, melt a little butter with a splash of olive oil. Add sliced red onion and shiitake mushrooms and saute until they soften. Season with salt and black pepper. Then stir in 2 cloves of minced garlic. As soon as that garlic becomes fragrant, pour in a generous amount of marsala wine. And don't be cheap. Let it simmer for a few minutes to cook off the alcohol and concentrate the flavor.